Whoa, what up? What up? How's everybody doing today? Welcome back to a brand new episode of You Have a Collect Call From. What do you call yourself? You got a collect call from. You're not doing collect calls. You're seeing live court hearings. Hey, what up? What up, Simona? How's it going? Man, I'm not feeling too great, but I'm here. Couldn't sleep that well last night. This damn cough is no bueno. So, I'm sorry for that. Thanks for that. Hey, it be like that sometimes. Hopefully, I get over it and I'm able to resume, my daily program. Hey, what up, Jen? How's it going? Buenos dias. All right, course should be starting up soon. It's about to be 8 a.m. Thank you, Simone. I highly appreciate that. Let me see. Hey, what up, Jonathan? Good morning, hermano. How you been? Why, if you will. There we go. Drop one, flush one. All right. Just finishing setting everything up, making sure everything is on the up and up. Let me see. Select live. Hey, what's up, CBR1K? What's up? Hey, I'm here. I am here. I was thinking about should I go on? Should I go on, or should I just stay in bed? And I decided to get up. So I really didn't feel like it. I've been laying in bed, I think, for like the last 2 hours. But can't waste my life away, right? If I'm gonna waste my life, I might as well do it on social media. All right, that's done there. All right, I think I got everything on the up and up right now, so we should be good to go. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got the Microsoft Team alert. So hopefully they don't keep us waiting that long since it's already about to be 8 a.m. Music to my ears. Sheen Gators, what's up, Carson? What up, Stevie? How's it going? All right, it looks a bit pixelated over here, but here we go. Hey, thank you, Mama, too. Highly appreciate that. Happy Father's Day weekend. Hey, thank you, Monica G. Dash. Oh no. Let's make sure the water effects are working. The camera seems to be raised a little bit higher than normal. Hopefully that's a good thing. Hopefully they keep it like that, because if they keep it like that, what will happen is if they do have the mute button up here, the mute button won't block our view anymore. So hopefully that's why they adjusted it, because of that damn mute button. Hey, what's up, HD? Thank you, highly appreciate that. But then we won't be able to see their shoes anymore, their socks. Hey, what up, Becca? How's it going? If you will. Hey, what's up, Chrissy? Thank you for that daily heart. Highly appreciate it. Highly appreciate that. See, we're getting a little bit of people coming in, so highly appreciate it. See, let me move this up a little bit up here since This here. Let's see. Bam. All right. Oh, and I forgot to turn my clock on. There we go. Is it 8:01? All right, cool. It looks good. I've missed these. What's up, AD? Watching from Nuevo Mexico. That's right. Let me see. I just woke up. I'm getting ready for work. Damn, you got to work on a Saturday? Oh, I hate that. My thoughts and prayers go out to you. For anybody that has to go to work today or tomorrow, luckily I don't have to work this weekend, so it be like that sometimes. The bills don't stop, just like crime don't stop. Hey, what up, Anita? How's it going? Let me see. What up? Hey, what's up, Gail? How you been? James, are you sick? Yeah, man. I've been sick for about 2 weeks now. What up, Wedo? Exactly. I have to work. Tomorrow too. They got you with a double whammy. Pues ni modo.
Maybe like
What up? What up? What up? What up? OG. What up, big homie? Shit, just right here. Getting ready for this court. Let's see what happens. Let's see what who got picked up. Let's see what kind of cases we're gonna be checking out on the docket today. What up, no name? I hope you feel better. I hope so too, man. I hope you feel it. Thank you. Highly appreciate it. Happy Saturday, everyone. Court on Saturday, man. They have court every day here in Arizona. They have court today. They have court on the Lord's Day, which is tomorrow. So be here, if you will. Let me see. So many people are sick, feel better. So yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what's going on. Somebody had mentioned something some type of thing that was going around yesterday. I forgot the name of it, but I hate waking up like I'm in the middle of my sleep and I gotta wake up and cough. It's the worst. It's not as fun as it sounds. There's always some type of sickness. Yup. So it looks like they're off to a slow start today. Hey, thank you for that daily heart, Davina. Highly appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going around, but man, it's summertime. I wasn't expecting to spend my summer all sick and whatnot. Let me see, check. Let me check if that was walking pneumonia. My daughter had the same cough for a while. It ended up being whoa. Okay, thank you. You think they're gonna be letting people out? Shit. Let's see. Let's see what happens. What I'm gonna do is after this stream ends, I'll probably jump on TikTok to check what's going on around, in the local cities. See what kind of activities are happening out there.
I was in here on Wednesday. I'm sure they were Oh, you wish I did? Yes.
Get an X-ray done to see if it's okay.
I mean, one of the judges goes. He goes.
My wife's been telling me to set up a virtual visit, but I haven't done it, so I'm gonna get on that.
And even like when I'm done, I still check all the things. I check and make sure the judge is back there. That's how it is over there. No, the judge is like, well, I have access. Well, I'm like, I know you do. I just want to make sure you get back there safely. Just like, I don't know. You never know.
I don't think I've ever seen this sheriff before, or this deputy.
Especially when I'm watching one of the regular shows here.
Yeah, I need to be tip top shape, Shh. Let me see. I had pneumonia last month. It was bad. Get better. Thank you. But if everybody,
all right.
Hey, what's up, KC? Good morning.
Let's have a seat.
All right, so about to start up. Let's see what judge we got today. I'm hoping it's not that one judge, man. The one that be giving these lectures talking about my mom used to tell me. Ain't nobody want to hear what your mom used to tell you.
Hi, good morning. I'm Commissioner Procco. This is the 8 a.m. initial appearance calendar for June 14, 2025. The court's orders for the
What up,
taking
Patty?
of fingerprints and DNA made on the first calendar of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar as well. All right, when you hear
What
your
up,
name,
Jonas?
please step up to the podium that's in the center of the courtroom in here. At the end of your hearing today, you are going to be receiving paperwork, and that will cover what we go over in here. So that paperwork will include your next court dates as well as all of your release conditions. For those of you who will be out of custody prior to your next court date, I do recommend contacting the court in advance of that date so you can verify your hearing details. You can also check to see if there are other ways of appearing, since some of the courts are still allowing for virtual appearances for some hearing types. Please keep in mind you have the right to remain silent. Everything you say in the courtroom is being recorded, both audio and video, and could be used in a future court
And
proceeding.
it's being streamed
We are
on
going to begin
TT
today with
and
Kane
YT,
and
if you
Reed.
will.
After that, it's going to be Cedric Broger.
All right, up next is going to be Frederick. Let's see what kind of activities Frederick's been up to in the last day or two.
All right, sir, please state your full name and date of birth.
Caden James Reed, 10/17/97.
All right, thank you. So you were here for a grand jury warrant that was issued. There's been an indictment filed that alleges one count of theft of a credit card, a Class 5 felony, one count of fraudulent use of a credit card, Class 6 felony, and one count of theft as a Class 1 misdemeanor. This one has an offense date of February 1 of 2025. So the Public Defender's Office has been appointed. You do have a arraignment hearing set on June 20 at 8:30 a.m., evidentiary hearing June 20 at 1:30 p.m. This was a non-bailable warrant, and that's because you were on felony release on that date of offense. You are required to be held without bond at this time. And again, that's why we set that evidentiary hearing. I don't know what's going on with your other cases, whether that'll go forward or not, but that's the hearing we set in order to allow the court to review that. All right, do you have any questions regarding that?
No.
All right, if you want to go ahead and step over, go ahead and have a seat at this time. Thank you, sir. All right, we have Mr. Broger, and then Tamara Hall up after that.
All right. Hey, what up? What up? How's
All
it
right,
going?
sir, if you could state your full name and date of birth.
Cedric Terrell Broger, June 5th, 1982.
All right, is your correct name Cedric Broger?
Say what?
Is that your correct name, Cedric
Yes.
Broger?
Yes.
Is your correct date of birth June 5th of 1982?
Yes.
All right. You are here for a new case out of Superior Court. The charge that was submitted is one count of unlawful use of a means of transportation,
What
which
up,
is a
Dan?
Class 5 felony. The public defender has been appointed, and your court dates are a status conference June 19 at 8:30, evidentiary hearing June 20 at 1:30, and a preliminary hearing June 23rd at 8:30. I do show that you were on felony release in two separate matters at the time this new offense allegedly occurred. So as a result, Arizona law does require that you be held without bond at this time. So you're not eligible for release
Thank
on
you
this
for that,
new
baby
matter.
heart.
And that is why we set the evidentiary hearing. That's the court date you have on June 20. That's the court date I'm required to set in order to allow the court to review that. Do you have any questions regarding any of that information?
No.
All right, so if you want to go and step over, you can go ahead and have a seat at this time. All right, we have Tamara Hall, and then after that, Alexia Stillwell.
Off to a slow start.
All right, ma'am, your full name and date of birth?
Tamara Lee Hall, 9/27/68.
You say it's 68?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You are here for a grand jury warrant as well. So in your matter, there's been an indictment filed alleging one count of possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony, one count of possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony, with the offense date of February 3rd of 2025.
What up, Kristen?
In your matter, the Public Defender's Office has been appointed. You do have an arraignment hearing currently set on June 20 at 8:30, with that evidentiary hearing June 20 at 1:30. In this matter, this is a non-bailable warrant as well, because it does show that you were on felony release in another case at the time this offense allegedly occurred. So you are required at this time to be held without bond. That's why we set the evidentiary hearing, which is the court date set, in order to allow the court to review
Missing in action.
your non-bailable status. Do you have any questions regarding that?
What up, Lori?
I guess not. When was the evidentiary hearing?
When is the what?
The evidentiary hearing?
I can't hear what you're saying.
When is the evidentiary hearing?
Evidentiary hearing is on June 20th, excuse me. Both of your hearing dates are on June 20th. And that'll be reflected in your paperwork that we'll give to you as well.
Okay, I'm on Rule 11 right now.
Mhm.
Is that going to be for this one as well, the same court?
That's a issue for 11 in this matter. They'll discuss that at your next court date.
Okay.
That's not something that happens here. We don't do anything with
So
Rule
would
11
it
here.
be like I would call my current Rule 11 lawyer on it, right?
If you are, yes, it'll be the same one.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, so we have Alexia Stillwell, and then Bailey Schaefer will be up next. And then your full name and date of birth.
So 18,000.
All right, so you are here for two separate cases today. The first one is a new matter that'll be out of Superior Court. This is for one count of possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, one count of possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. So the public defender has been appointed. You do have a status conference set June 19 at 8:30 a.m., evidentiary hearing June 20 at 1:30 p.m., and a preliminary
Maui?
hearing June 23rd at 8:30. I show you are also on felony release on the date of this new offense, which was just yesterday. Because you are on felony release in your other matter that we have here today, you are required at this time to be held without bond if you're not eligible for release on the new charge. So again, that's why we set those evidentiary hearing sets so that the court can review that. Now, you do have that second matter here, which is your open felony case, which is here for a bench warrant that was issued. So in that case, you have a status conference same date, June 19, June 23rd for the preliminary hearing. And in that matter, I did affirm that $500 secured appearance bond. You'll get paperwork for each individual matter that'll have that information in it, but if you have questions regarding either one?
No.
All right, if you want to go ahead and step over, you can go ahead and have a seat at this time. Thank you.
Shit, ain't nobody going home today.
All right, we have Ms. Schaefer, and then Martin Adami will be up next. And then full name and date of birth.
Bailey Lynn Schaefer, 8/26/1999.
All right, thank you. So you've got two separate cases here as well. I'll start with the new case that just came in. So this will be for a new charge in Superior Court. This is for one count of possession of dangerous drugs. That's a Class 4 felony. One count of possession of drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. So the Public Defender's Office has been appointed. You do have a status conference set on June 19 at 8:30 a.m., evidentiary hearing June 20 at 1:30 p.m., and a preliminary hearing June 23rd at 8:30, all of
There
which
we
will be at
go.
the Superior Court in downtown Phoenix. I show you were also on felony release on the date of your offense. That's in the other case we have here today that we're about to review. But because you were on felony release on the date of this offense and probable cause was found, you are required at this time to be held without bond. So you're not eligible for release on that new charge. And that is, again, why we set the evidentiary hearing. That's the hearing set in order to allow the court to review that. Your next case is your open felony matter, which is here because you got a bench warrant for a failure to appear. So in that case, you have a status conference now on June 19 at 8:30, and there's a $50 secured appearance bond for that matter. Do you have any questions regarding either of these two cases?
Could I please?
Your release conditions are mandated by Arizona law. There is no changing them today, period.
Okay.
All right, if you want to step over though, you can go ahead and have a seat. All right, so we have Martin Adame and then Jordan Douglas up after that. All right, sir, your full name and date of birth.
Oh, she's
Martin
so
Adame,
tired.
11/16/96.
All right, thank you, sir. So you are here for two separate cases today. The first one is a warrant for a direct complaint that was issued, and that's going to be for one count of possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, one count of possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony that has an offense date of August 1 of 2023. So in that matter, the Public Defender's Office has been appointed. You have a status conference set June 19 at 8:30, evidentiary hearing June 20 at 1:30, and a preliminary hearing June 23rd at 8:30. I do show that you were also on felony release on the date of this offense back on August of 2023. That's in the other matter we have here on the calendar today. Because you were on felony release, you are required to be held without bond in this matter, which is why we set those evidentiary hearings in order to allow the court to review that. Your second case is that open felony matter, which is here for a bench warrant that was issued for a failure to appear. So in that case, you now have a status conference set June 23rd at 8:30 a.m. And in that matter, you do have a $1,000 secured appearance bond. Do you have any questions regarding either matter that we have here?
So, can I bond out or no?
You are non-bondable in your one case. So in that matter that's involving the direct complaint, you are non-bailable in that one. In the matter involving your failure to appear at your sentencing, you do have a bond there, but you'll want to keep that in place as long as you're being held non-bondable in the first matter. All right?
Okay, so there's no, I can't bail out, basically?
Hey, what up,
Not
Sierra?
until your release conditions change, if they do. So if you end up getting a bond in your other matter, then you would be eligible to bond out. If you remain with that non-bailable hold, then you'll stay in custody as long as that's there. Okay? All right, if you want to step over though, we'll get you paperwork on that as well. All right, so we do have Jordan Douglas, and after that, Isaiah
Hey,
Bracken.
thank you, mister. Highly appreciate that. Yeah, for anybody that's a father, or if there's any mothers raising their kids as a single mother, happy Father's
All right,
Day
sir,
to
your full
you
name and date of
and to
birth.
me.
Jordan Levon Douglas, July 17, 1996.
All right, thank you, sir. So you've got two separate cases here today. The first one is going to be the new matter that just came in. This is for a new matter in Superior Court. The charges are 1 count of child or vulnerable adult abuse, a Class 3 felony, 1 count of aggravated assault. I believe in your case that's actually a Class 3 felony, but they do have it in here as a 4. So the Public Defender's Office has been appointed. You do have a status conference set on June 19 with a preliminary hearing June 23rd, both at 8:30. Those will be at the Superior Court located in downtown Phoenix. Based on a review of your history, as well as the fact you were just placed on probation for another domestic violence offense, you do have a bond in this matter. That is a $25,000 security
wow.
bond. Your orders here do include that you not have any contact with the alleged victim or any complainant or witness involved in this matter, and not to possess any weapons while on release since you do have the felony conviction. And I do just need to warn you that this no victim contact includes whether you're in custody or out of custody, and it does include contact that could be made through social media, through third parties, or anything like that. Now, you do have a second case here where this is going to be your primary hold, because it is your probation matter, which is now here for a Term 1 violation. So in that case, the public defender has been appointed as well. Revocation arraignment hearing June 20 at 8:30. In that matter, you are non-bailable. So you are not eligible for release on the probation case. That's pursuant to Rule 7.2 and 27.7 of the Arizona Rules of Criminal Procedure.
Is my PO able to come bail me out?
What up,
Is
Whiskey?
your what?
My PO able to come get me out?
No, your PO cannot come get you out. You are being held without bond in your probation case. So until another judicial officer makes a change to those release conditions, if they do, you would be held without bond. No, your PO cannot change that on their
So I'm
own.
held in here
You are in custody at this time, being held on the probation matter, non-bailable.
until when?
Your other matter has the bond.
Until when? When's the chance that I can maybe?
No, your
Maybe
next court
get a
date's
chance.
on June 20. I don't know that it's going to change at that point because they're likely going to join it with your new felony charge. But at that point, you can certainly speak with your attorney to see if they can give you an idea as to
I'm
what
not
you'll be
eligible to
looking
get
at.
reinstated because I was at home and they came to where I
Doesn't
was.
mean you're not eligible to be reinstated, but at this time, you are being held without bond under the rules.
Okay, so I just can't bail out right now.
Right. All right, if you want to go and step over and go and pick up that paperwork. All right, so we have Mr. Bracken, and then Alicia Ramirez up after that.
Next on The Price is
All
Wrong.
right, so your full name and date of
Can't even
birth.
spit it out.
Isaiah Brackeen, 0106-2001.
All right, thank you, sir. So you are here for two separate cases today. The first one is going to be a new case out of Superior Court. The charges of probable cause were found on is 2 counts of aggravated assault, a Class 5 felony, 2 counts of threatening, intimidating, a Class 1 misdemeanor, 1 count of resisting arrest, passive resistance, which is also a Class
Hey,
1
thank you, Amanda,
misdemeanor.
for that. For that
Now, there
data.
are other counts that I did not find probable cause on, which doesn't necessarily mean they're going away, but I was not provided full information here today. And that's for one of the counts of
That's right,
aggravated
old
assault, Class 5 felony,
Gustavo.
and 2 counts of criminal damage. So in this matter, the Public Defender's Office has been appointed. You've got a status conference June 19 with a preliminary hearing June 23rd, both at 8:30, and that's going to be at the Superior Court in downtown Phoenix. Based on a review of your history, primarily the fact that you are already on probation for a weapons offense, and given the nature of the offense you're here for, which does include some allegations of violent conduct, you do have a bond in this case. That is a $10,000 secured appearance bond. Now, if you do post bond and are released from
Maricopa
custody,
County.
your orders do include that you are not to return
What up,
to the
Purple
scene of the
Lady?
offense or have any contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness, which does mean if you were previously residing there, you would need to find an alternate residence. Now,
Thank
you
you,
do
Purple.
have your probation case here as well, and that
Thank
is
you,
here
Monica.
today for the Term 1 violation that's been issued. So in that matter, the public defender is appointed as well. Revocation arraignment hearing June 20 at 8:30. In that case, there is a $1,500 secured appearance bond.
Yeah, he did.
If you do post these bonds and you are released from custody, you're still on supervised probation. You do still need to abide by the terms you were provided, which does include contacting probation within 72 hours.
Yes, ma'am.
All
And
right?
am I able to say, when am I going to get my Miranda rights read to me? Because I never even got
That
them.
sounds like a conversation you should have with your attorney in order to have a full understanding as to when your Miranda rights apply. All right. Do you want to go ahead and step over, though? You can go ahead and have a seat at this time.
It just all depends on if you're on probation
All
or
right, so we've got
not.
Alicia Ramirez and then Dominic Mays will be up next.
And then the category of the felony or misdemeanor that you got arrested for.
All right, ma'am, your full name and date of birth.
And she's a little
Alicia
one.
Ramirez, 4/14/1999.
Can't even see
Thank
her.
you. So you've got two separate cases here today. I'm going to start with the new case that'll be out of Superior Court. The charges there are 1 count of theft as a Class 3 felony and 8 counts of organized retail theft, Class 4 felony. You do have several dates of offense here between April 21 and May 23rd of 2025. The Public Defender's Office has been appointed. You do have a status conference set on June 19th with a preliminary hearing June 23rd, both at 8:30, and those are going to be at the Superior Court. So in this matter, based on a review of your history, which does include some prior failures to appear, you already have 1 warrant here today, as well as the fact that you now have a series of offenses alleged in this matter. You do have a bond in this case, which is a $10,000 secured appearance bond. If you are released from custody, you are going to be subject to the supervision of pretrial services with electronic monitoring. You are not permitted to return to any of those retail stores. That includes any location, not just the locations where the alleged theft took place. You are not to have contact with any complainant, witness, or co-defendant in this matter. Now, your next case you have here is going to be that warrant that was issued. This is out of the Kyrene Justice Court for a failure to appear. So in that case, you have an arraignment hearing June 19 at 8:30, and you do have a $50 bond in that case. Since I did set a bond in that matter, you do also have a public defender appointed to represent you for that issue, as required by Rule 6.1. We'll get your paperwork for both of these cases. It will have that information on it as well. If you have any questions regarding either one,
So I'm not getting released.
you would have to post a bond in order to be released in these matters.
Okay.
All right, if you want to go and step over, though, you can go and have a seat at this time. All right, so we have Mr. Mays and then Anthony Adams up after that. All right, Mr. Mays, go and state your full name and date of birth.
Dominique Mays, 12/26/91.
All right, thank you, sir. So you are here for a bench warrant that was issued for a failure to appear. That's in your open felony matter, CR 2025-102380. They now have a status conference set for you on June 19 at 8:30 a.m. And in this matter, you do have a bond. The bond in the warrant's been affirmed. That's a $1,000 secured appearance bond. Do you have any questions regarding this matter?
So I just gotta wait for somebody to bond me out, and I can be
Yeah, you
released.
do have to bond out in order to be released prior to your next court date, which is on that June 19th.
Okay.
Okay? Any other questions?
No.
All right, sir, if you want to step over, we'll get your paperwork as well. All right, we do have Anthony Adams, and then Dan
I
Ruiz
guess
will be up after
go
that.
Niners, if you will. 10 racks for shoplifting. Damn, what was she taking? The other day we had that dude from Bad Bath and Beyond coming up on all those lotions.
And Mr. Adams, state your full name and date of birth.
Anthony Adams, 12/01/2000.
All right, thank you, sir. You've got two separate cases here today. The first one is the new case that you were just brought in on. So this is for a new charge in
8
Superior
counts?
Court. That's for 1 count of shoplifting, a Class
What up,
4
country?
felony.
Another
The Public
shoplifter?
Defender's Office has been appointed to represent you in this matter. You do have a status conference set on June 19 with a preliminary hearing June 23rd, both at 8:30. Those will be at the Superior Court in downtown Phoenix. In this matter, I am putting a $50 bond in place here because you do have your second case, which is your probation matter, which is also going to have a bond. So I do want to make sure they know you're in custody in both. Your probation matter is here because a warrant was issued for a petition to revoke filed alleging a violation of terms 3 and 5. The public defender has been appointed there as well. And you have a revocation arraignment hearing June 20 at 8:30 a.m. In that matter, the bond and the warrant's been affirmed. That's a $250 secured appearance bond. So it's $300 total for both. Do you have any questions regarding these matters? All right, if you want to go ahead and step over, go ahead and pick up that paperwork over
Hey,
there.
what up,
You
Steven?
do have Danny Root and then Jacqueline Parker up after that.
40,000 bonds? Sheesh. Crime definitely
All
doesn't
right,
pay.
Mr. Root, please state your full name and date of birth.
Danny Root, August 31st, 1980.
All right, thank you, sir. So you are here for a new matter that'll be out of the El Mirage Municipal Court. The charges submitted are 1 count of assault and 1 count of
No
disorderly
bond in
conduct, both Class
Chicago?
1 misdemeanors, and 1 count of criminal damage of Class 2
Thank you, Candy.
misdemeanors. So in this matter, I don't show that you qualify for court-appointed counsel, but you do, of course, have the right to retain an attorney to represent you. You do have an arraignment hearing set on June 23rd at 10 a.m. That'll be at the El Mirage Municipal Court. And in this case, I do recognize that you don't have any other prior history, but I do have to weigh this against the nature of the offense you're here for, which is considered to be a domestic violence offense. So you do have a bond of $750 secured appearance bond. Now, if you post this bond and are released from custody, you do have orders here that you are not to return to the scene of the offense. You are not to have any contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness. So that does mean you would need to find an alternate residence, at least until further court order. If you do have personal items at the home that you need to gather, you can only do that in person using a civil standby. That's done by contacting local law enforcement and scheduling it through them.
Okay.
Do you have any questions regarding any of that information?
No, ma'am.
All right, if you want to step over, you can go ahead and have a seat. Thank you. All right, Ms. Parker, and then we've got Paris Bradley up after that.
Hey, that's crazy. Make that make sense. How can you beat somebody and get released, but you go shoplifting and you get like a crazy amount of
All right,
bond?
date of birth
Make that make sense.
Alice 1476,
and your full name.
Jacqueline Gloria Parker.
Thank you. Now, you do have a probation violation warrant that's here. So that's for a petition to revoke that was filed alleging a violation of terms 3 and 5. So the public defender's office has been appointed. You do have a revocation arraignment hearing set on June 20 at 8:30 a.m. And in this matter, the bond in your warrant's been
She looks like the missing link, if you will.
Appearance bond. If you do post bond and are released from custody, you're still on supervised probation. You do still have to abide by all terms, including contacting probation within 72 hours. Do you have any questions about that?
That's a
Yeah.
dude?
All right, if you want to step
No,
over.
it's
you can
it's a
take
woman,
the
right?
paperwork there. All right, so we do have Paris Bradley, and then Giovanni Rivera Duarte will be up after that.
Priors. That's a lady or a man. Nowadays, I don't even
All right, full name and date of birth.
know what I should ask nowadays.
12/1995, Paris Bradley.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Bradley, I was unable to figure out what happened in your case yesterday because it looks like you did have a hearing. Were your release conditions modified in your felony matter, or are you still being held in custody on a bond in that?
Damn, the mute button is attacking it
You want me
real
to tell you
bad.
what's going on?
He's on
What
there
I'm trying to
heavy.
figure out is if you're being held in custody on other matters, other than what's here, what we're going to go over here, do you have bonds in place that are holding you in custody in some other cases?
So, I have a $50 secured bond for a
What?
case already, but they only doing that $50 because
Thank you
it's
for
going
that,
to run
Daily.
concurrent with the 75K
Mm-hmm.
that's being modified.
Okay.
Does
But
that
you
make
are
Thank you,
still
Frank.
being held on those bonds that were set in those cases?
As of right now, as far as I know, yes.
Okay. And here's the reason I'm asking you.
No, I
that,
mean, does
because-
that make sense what I said to you though?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
So here's the reason I'm
It doesn't
asking
to
you,
me.
because you're here for a warrant that was issued out of the North Valley Justice Court. So that is in a case for a driving on a suspended license matter. You have an arraignment
I don't think
hearing
you.
currently set. It looks like it'll be on June 18 now at 8:30 a.m. And the reason I wanted to know your
Will
other
do, North.
custody issues is because if you're being held on other matters, what I would do here is I'd just go ahead and set a $25 bond in this case, which again, you probably understand that is a placeholder bond, so that they know you're in custody.
Get
so
him
you
on,
can
you-
get
get
transported
him.
to your court date to attend that.
Get
Because if
him.
I release you in this matter and you're still being held in custody on those other cases, they're going to show that as another failure to appear
That
and
mute
issue
button is on
another
him
warrant.
heavy.
You're just going to come
Heavily.
right back in here on another bench
Yeah,
warrant.
yeah.
Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah, can I ask
Okay.
one more
I haven't
question
seen any
about
yet.
that?
Sure.
Because you say it's out of North Valley.
Out of the North Valley Justice Court.
Can you tell me an address or whatever so I can understand why I was at around that time?
There's going to be an address on there. I don't know what the address to the North Valley Justice Court is off the top of my head. You mean the address for your offense?
Yeah, what else?
I don't have that. No. So this is a separate court. So this is Superior Court. So the North Valley Justice Court is a separate court. I'm just seeing you on their warrant. So the only thing I have is that it's for a driving on a suspended license charge, and the date of offense
Tell
is
me
July
where I was.
25th of 2024.
What's up,
That's the
HYM?
only information I know about it.
Okay, yeah, okay.
All right, so here's
Okay,
what I'm going to do.
okay.
I do
I
need to
will
make a change to this one so that I can go ahead and reflect
No
this.
lawyers
I'm
here.
going to make you,
Unless you
I'm gonna
pay-
give you a
unless you pay for one.
$25 bond. I'm going to let them know why I'm giving you that bond, since you're in custody on unrelated cases to this
Yeah.
one. So that way they know it's just a placeholder.
Chloe,
Because
thank you
I
for
did
the
set
follow.
that, I did also appoint the public defender's office in that for the bond issue, okay? All right, if you want to go ahead and have a seat, though, we'll get this paperwork printed out and get that out to you.
Okay, because one more question.
Uh-huh.
Because I suppose, like, my modification is coming up on the 16th.
Mm-hmm.
So would that mess with that, or?
It's not going to mess with it other than if you get released on the 16th from your other matters, you'll still have this $25 bond in place at least till the 18th.
And that still has to be
That's
paid?
when you're going to that court, okay?
Okay, I got
So
it.
they can make a change to it if you don't post the $25.
Okay.
Okay.
$25.
All
Okay,
right.
I think
All right,
I know
thank you,
what
sir.
you're talking about.
Hey, Manolo, thank you for the follow. Remember, if you haven't done so, please do so. Hit that follow button. It's free 99. Doesn't cost you a thing. Don't be a Mr. Krabby Patty. Don't be a Scrooge McDuck. Hit that follow. It's
Give me
free for
one
you,
moment, okay?
free for me. My favorite price. Who doesn't love free? I love free. I hope you love free. So hit that follow button. Don't trip. I'm not going to be giving you a sob story about how my pet hamster got sick and he needs to have a triple bypass surgery and please send me money and this, that, and the other. I don't get down like that. Hey, thank you, Becca. Hey, thank you guys for hitting that follow. Him is damn dude love free. Oh man.
Okay, that last one's been signed again. All right, sir, go ahead and state your full name and date of birth.
Giovanni Rivera,
What up, Sue?
11/13/2001.
All right, sir, you were here for a
Pet
new case
hamster.
out of Superior Court alleging unlawful recording a Class 5 felony.
What?
In this matter, based on the financial information submitted, I don't show that you qualify for court-appointed
what?
counsel. You do have the right to retain an attorney on your own behalf in order to represent you in this matter. Now, if you believe that is incorrect and you should qualify, you can either bring that up with me here today, or you can always bring that up at your next court date as well. Now, it's going to be a status conference set on June 27 at 8:30 a.m. The preliminary hearing July 1st at 8:30.
That's what I wanna know.
Superior Court in downtown
Was he
Phoenix.
recording a phone
In
call?
this matter, I am going to be releasing you, but it's subject to the supervision of pretrial
Recorded
services
classified.
with electronic monitoring put in place.
All right.
You are going to have an order not to return to the scene of the alleged offense. In fact, I have in here, you cannot return to any target location.
Sounds good, yes, ma'am.
No contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness.
I don't know if the hamster's gonna make it or
Do you have
not.
any questions regarding that?
No question. I'm gonna be released.
You are being released to
All right.
pretrial services. They'll
Thank
let you know what that means, okay?
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
So we have Anthony McDonald, and after that, Sarah Wall.
In Target. He can't go to Target? Oh, there's no bueno. Was he recording in the
All right, sir, go and state your
changing
full name and
stalls?
date of birth.
Anthony
restrooms?
McDonald. My birthday is 9/2/1991.
All right, thank you. So you are here for a new case out of Superior Court. The charges are 1 count of possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, 1 count of possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6
What?
felony.
Is he going
So the
viral?
Public Defender's Office has
Look
been
it up.
appointed. Status conference is set June 30 with the preliminary hearing July 2nd, both at 8:30. In this matter, I am going to be following the PSA recommendation here. You are being released on your own recognizance. It is your promise to appear. Do you have any questions regarding that? All right, sir, if you want to go and step over, you can go ahead and have a seat. We do have Sarah Wall up next after that, David Tansey.
Hey, thank you, Whiskey.
Hi.
All right, Ms. Wall, go ahead and state your full name and date of
Sarah
birth.
Jean Wall, 11/26/85.
All right, thank you. So you are here for a warrant that was issued out of the Santan Justice Court.
His
I
dog
believe it
was
was
his
issued
hospice.
while you were in
What?
custody.
Yes.
So in this matter, they've now set an arraignment hearing July 1st at 9 a.m. That would be at the Santan Justice Court. I did take a look
Santan.
at your dockets in the other
F.
case, and it
Santan.
looks like you have a release order in each of them.
Yeah.
So are you otherwise, other than this case here, getting released in your other matters?
I am. I got released yesterday.
All right. So what I'm going to do here, since you were in custody when this was issued, I'm going to go ahead and release you on your own recognizance.
What up,
You can
T-Bell?
appear at that July 1 hearing, okay? Do you have any questions regarding that?
Thank
I
you,
have
Sue.
a Pinal County hold as well.
So you're being held, well,
South
that just means you're
Mountain?
going to get transported over to Pinal County.
Right.
So I'm going to leave this as is, so you can get transported over there to get that matter taken care of.
Okay. How long do they take to come?
You can ask the officers in the back, they might have an
Okay.
idea
Everybody
as to
gives
when
me
they do. I
different-
think Pinal County does some pretty regular transports.
Okay.
Since they
South
do it
Phoenix
back
is
and
the
forth,
hood.
but
Right.
you have to ask them as to what their
Woo
common
woo.
timing is.
Okay. So like the gentleman that was before me, you had given him a small placeholder bond. Is that like something that I should do for the
I can do that for you. That would move your hearing up to June 18. So what would
I didn't
happen
sleep
is
that
it's
good.
possible that you might not get transported out to Canal until after that hearing takes place, so you can be
Okay.
heard on it.
I see.
And if you want me to do that, I can do that for you
Okay.
and just do a placeholder bond.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't think you're going to be released by that July 1 date, given the fact
I
that you're
just
going to be
don't know
going
how
over there.
Canal can't, you know what I mean? I don't know how
Right.
fast that'll go. I'm trying to get my bond paid from there, and I don't know.
Okay, so let's do this. So I'll do the same thing. I'm going to do that $25 placeholder bond in
Okay.
your matter. Because I
Hey,
am
thank you,
setting a bond in
Candy.
this case.
Appreciate
I
you.
am appointing counsel to represent you for that issue.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move that arraignment hearing now to June 18 at 8:30 a.m.
Okay.
Okay, so that could postpone your transport out to Pinal, but at least you'll be able to go, hopefully get this matter taken
Okay.
care of.
Hey,
while
Candy,
you're
and I
still in
appreciate you
custody.
for hitting that
Okay.
subscribe button.
All right, so I'll go ahead and fill out your
And
release order.
what
It's
if
gonna
I
change.
paid the bond on that?
What up, Lindsay?
So if you pay the bond, that's just like being released. It's
But-
going to show you as being released, even if you don't get released.
Okay, because I definitely can pay the bond on that one. The $5,000 one is,
Right,
trying.
right. So what I would do is just leave it in place, at least till that June 18 court date, so you can get this, see what you can do with this matter as far as getting that taken care of, and then you can go out to Pinal and get that matter dealt with.
Gotcha. Okay.
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 All right,
Thank
thank
you.
you, ma'am.
That's right. Gotta do the housework. Yeah, I got something, Roddy. I'm not sure what it is. I've been having this cough for like 2 weeks, and man, it's hard to sleep, especially when you're coughing in the middle of the night. So if I look a little bit busted and disgusted, it's because I haven't shaved and I haven't gotten a good night's sleep in a few days, if you will. But it be like that sometimes. Damn, she be typing all fast. That sounds like my wife when she's mad at work. No, I don't know. This guy, yeah, how some these people in the street, because these people just got arrested. They were just recently arrested within the
All right,
last few
that one's
hours.
been signed again. All right, sir, go and state your full name and date of birth.
David Joseph Tanzi, and it's 2/17/76.
All right, so you are here for a new case out of Superior Court. It is alleging one count of unlawful failure to return rented property, a Class 5 felony. The public defender has been appointed here. You do have a status conference set on June 30 with that preliminary hearing July 2nd, both at 8:30 a.m. Those will be at the Superior Court in downtown Phoenix. In your matter, I am following the PSA recommendation.
Oh, so happy-
You are being
happy
released on your
early
owner
birthday.
cognizant. That is going to be your promise to appear. Do you have any questions regarding that?
Hey, Kiss,
No.
thank you for buying
All
the
right, sir, if you
subscription.
want to go and
Highly
step over,
appreciate
you
it.
can go and pick up your paperwork. It'll have all that information in it as well.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, are we still waiting for Mr. Singh to be brought over?
What that's Annie.
Oh, he is here. Okay, well, I can hear Dana already doing the interpreter, so hopefully.
Hey,
we'll
what
get
up,
him on quick.
Maribel? Imagine like it was like he rented like some furniture and he didn't return it. Like that's embarrassing. Like just give up the damn furniture, or was it a car rental? What kind of rental? Or maybe he rented some tools from Home Depot or a U-Haul from U-Haul. The possibilities are endless. Pineapple is good for a cough. Oh, I'm gonna go check if I got some. You really in court, vato? Simón que sí. We'll be up in court on a daily basis. He goes back to court on my birthday. Pobrecito. No, pues, wow. Órale. Yeah, and for anybody that's just stepping in right now, this is the live court stream. This is actually happening in real time. This is not AI generated. I'm real. The participants in this court hearing are real. But remember, they're innocent to proven guilty. Let me see. This morning there was a warning case. A warning case? Warning cases? No sé. I don't know. You know, pineapple doesn't sound bad right about now.
All right, sounds like we do have a interpreter, so you can step in.
The chat.
Hi, is the interpreter able to hear me okay?
Why are you watching?
Yeah, ma'am, I can.
No, the real question is, why are
Okay,
you
perfect.
watching other people's
All right,
cases?
do
I know
have
why I'm
Dr.
watching them.
Singh, who does need the assistance of a Hindi interpreter. This is for a legal matter. It's my understanding you're able to help us with that.
Yeah, ma'am, sure.
All right, if you could introduce yourself to Mr. Singh and have him state his full name and date of birth.
Then what are you doing then?
हेलो
Lame.
जी, आपको मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
Audio.
जी जी, मेरा नाम मोहम्मद है, मैं आपका हिंदी का तर्जुमान बात कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है। आपने जो भी बात करनी है मुख्तसर और छोटी करनी है ताकि मैं आपकी बात की सही तर्जुमानी कर सकूँ, और आप जो भी बात करेंगे वो राज रखी जाएगी, ठीक है सर। आप अपना पूरा नाम बता दें और अपना जन्मदिन बता दें।
जसवीर सिंह, सिंह जसवीर, 1983,
और जन्मदिन
1 जनवरी,
This probably is going to be a long one.
1/1/1983,
ओके, जनवरी 1 1983।
yeah.
All right, sir, you are here for a new case. This will be out of the Maricopa County Superior Court.
देखें आप यहाँ पर जो है ना न्यू केस के लिए, ठीक है। ये जो है अमेरिका जो काउंटी है सुपीरियर कोर्ट से बाहर है, ठीक है।
What up, Angela? Welcome back.
ठीक है,
Your charges are 1 count of endangerment, which is a Class 6 felony, and 2 counts of driving under the influence, or DUI, which is a Class 1 misdemeanor.
अच्छा सर, देखें ना, ठीक है, आपने जो है ना ये खतरा किया है, ठीक है। इसके बारे में हम कह रहे हैं, एक जो है ना आपकी क्लास
Hey, Orlando, thank you for the follow.
लगी हुई है, ठीक है, मतलब
Drop
इल्जाम
one,
लगा हुआ
flush
है ना,
one.
ठीक है सर। और
ठीक है
जो है
सर।
दूसरा जो है ना आपका जो है Class 1 का, ठीक है।
He probably had some kids in the car while he was driving. Anna, thank you
You
for the follow.
also have an additional 3 counts of DUI that were submitted that
He
I
was
did
wheezing the
not
juice.
find probable cause on because
Alex,
I
thank
did
you for
not
the
have
follow.
enough information on just those counts.
Geraldo, thank you for the follow.
हाँ सर, इसके अलावा आपके जो है 3 काउंट्स और हैं सर DUI के साथ, जो कि सबमिट नहीं हुए सर। वो जो है ना वो मुझे इस तरह मिले नहीं है, इस
Risa,
वक्त ठीक हो
thank
गया,
you for
लेकिन
that daily
सर
heart.
वो भी इंफॉर्मेशन जो है ना वो भी हम इस पर काउंट करेंगे, ठीक है। लेकिन हमारे पास वो मालूमात इकट्ठी नहीं थी ताकि हम वो काउंट कर सकते इस पे, ठीक है।
ठीक है,
ओके।
The public defender's office has been appointed to represent you, and you currently have 2 court dates set at the Superior Court located in downtown Phoenix.
He said TikTok.
अच्छा देखें, जो पब्लिक डिफेंडर ऑफिस है, ठीक है सर, उसने आपको अपॉइंट की है, ठीक है। दो डेट्स हैं आपकी कोर्ट की, ठीक हो गया सर। एक है सुपीरियर कोर्ट जो कि लोकेट है ना डाउनटाउन फीनिक्स में, ठीक है, वहाँ
I kind of think that guy, Indian guy, is trying to
ठीक है,
scam me.
That's going to be a status conference. That'll be a status conference June 19 and a preliminary hearing June 23rd.
His warranty is about to
both
expire.
At 8:30 a.m.
Hey, thank you, Risa.
अच्छा सर, देखें ना, ये
Paige,
जो
thank
होगी
you for the
superior,
follow.
ठीक है, ये जो है स्टेटस कॉन्फ्रेंस है, ठीक है। कॉन्फ्रेंस होंगे ना वहाँ पर आपकी, ठीक हो गया।
They've been trying to get a hold of him. His social security is about to expire.
और दूसरी जो आपकी जो हेयरिंग है ना वो 23 जून को है, ठीक है। और दोनों का जो टाइम है ना वो 8:30 AM मॉर्निंग है, ठीक है, सुबह।
ठीक है जी।
ओके।
अब मैं
In
जा
this
सकता हूँ?
matter, hold on. In this matter, you do have a bond. That's a $10,000 secured appearance bond.
अच्छा सर, इस मैटर में देखें, आपका जो बॉन्ड है ना, आपको जो बॉन्ड है वो है $10,000 का, ठीक है, जो सिक्योर अपीयरेंस बॉन्ड है आपका, ठीक है।
कितना बड़ा?
I think he's trying to reach some people about their car's extended warranty.
10,000.
I'll pay that
10,000
one.
secured appearance bond, so you are able to work with a bail bonding company in order to post that amount.
हाँ सर, 10,000 जो है ना आपने जो है, ठीक है, आप जो है बेल बॉन्डिंग कंपनी के साथ
Diana, thank you for sharing the live. Highly appreciate
अमाउंट
you.
जो है ना ये पोस्ट करनी है ना।
ठीक है,
If you do post that bond and are released from custody, it would be subject to the supervision of pretrial services, and you would be subject to alcohol
Sir,
and
ये-
drug testing and monitoring.
बॉन्ड कब तक भरना है जी?
Okay ma'am, so what's the final date of to submitting that bond ma'am?
Do you need me to repeat mine?
Yeah, he's just asking that, like, what's the final date of bond ma'am? How long I'm gonna just submit that bond?
Yeah, if you could just translate what I said, and we'll just keep moving forward here.
Okay, sure ma'am, sure. Yeah. सर देखें, इस तरह है ना, ठीक है, ये जो कह रहे हैं ना, ठीक है, आपको जो है ना सुपरविजन है, प्री ट्रायल सर्विस वगैरह है, ठीक है, ताकि अल्कोहल की टेस्ट वगैरह होगी, फिर मॉनिटरिंग वगैरह इस तरह होगी, ठीक हो गया सर?
ठीक है जी।
Damn, the mute button is attacking him real hard. He's all over his
अभी
face.
मेरा ये बॉन्ड भर के जाने देंगे मेरे को?
Okay ma'am, so if I just have submitted the bond, so you guys can release me, right? I have to go.
You ain't going nowhere, homeboy.
So you have a bond that you would have to post. If you're unable to post the bond, you would remain in custody and be transported to any future court dates.
Tabby, thank you for
सर
that.
देखे ना, ठीक है, बॉन्ड है, ठीक है, आप बॉन्ड जो है पोस्ट कर
Jody,
सकते हैं।
damn,
अगर आप
thank you,
बॉन्ड
Ali,
पोस्ट नहीं
appreciate
करेंगे,
that.
ठीक है सर, आप कस्टडी में रहेंगे, ठीक है, आप हिरासत में ही
What
रहेंगे
up,
और
Al?
आपको जो
If
ट्रांसपोर्ट
you
कीजिएगा
will.
फ्यूचर कोर्ट डेट्स के लिए फिर लाया जाएगा।
KND, thank you.
If you have any questions regarding how to post the bond, you can ask the officers in the back. They'll be able to assist you.
This is definitely a Temu
सर
translator.
आप बैंक में ऑफिसर से पूछ सकते हैं, ठीक है, कि किस तरह बॉन्ड जो है आपने जो है ना पोस्ट करना है, ठीक है, उसके बारे में वो आपकी मदद कर देंगे।
Your release orders include that you are not to have any contact with any victim or witness in this
We love
matter,
T-Boo.
and you cannot possess or consume any alcohol.
अच्छा सर, आपका जो रिलीज ऑर्डर है ना, उसके साथ ये भी शामिल
Yeah,
है कि
Steven.
आपने कांटेक्ट नहीं करना किसी भी विक्टिम के साथ, गवाह के साथ, ठीक है
What
सर,
up,
वो
Marissa?
मैटर आपका नहीं है, ठीक है सर, इस तरह के कुछ भी नहीं, ना अल्कोहल वगैरह
Ooh.
कंज्यूम या इस
Ooh,
तरह का
thank
कुछ
you. Who
भी नहीं
said
है आपका,
that?
ठीक है।
You are
Alexandria,
also
thank you.
ordered
Highly
not to
appreciate
drive
that.
a motor vehicle until further
What up,
court
Mama?
order.
हाँ सर, और आपको ये भी ऑर्डर
Dina,
किया गया
thank
कि
you for
आपने
the
गाड़ी
follow.
नहीं चलानी, ठीक है ना, व्हीकल आपने नहीं चलाना है जब तक कोर्ट का ऑर्डर नहीं आता।
ठीक है।
We'll be providing you with paperwork
Not even
that has
Tecate.
all of this information contained in it.
Tecate
If
is
you have any further
disgusting. I
questions
can't drink
at
that
this
stuff.
time.
ठीक हो गया सर।
I'd rather
आपको
drink
जो है
some
पेपरवर्क
Mad
मिल जाएगा,
Dog
उसमें तमाम
2020
मालूमात वगैरह उसमें शामिल होगी,
or some
ठीक है सर।
Schultz
इसके अलावा
malt liquor.
आपका कोई और सवाल है इस वक्त पूछना चाहें?
This is Arizona, Steven.
नहीं, ये मेरे को कब जाने देंगे? अब मैं जा
They run
सकता हूँ
court
यहाँ से?
every day in Arizona, 24/7.
No, that's what I just want to know. So when I can just go from them, when I can just leave this place. I just want to go.
You do have to post a bond in order to be released from custody, but the officers will assist you with that process. If you
Mad
want to
Dog
step over to the
2020 brings
left,
back some memories.
your hearing has been completed.
सर देखें ना, आपने बॉन्ड पोस्ट करना है, ठीक हो गया सर, तो आपको कस्टडी जो है ना हिरासत से रिलीज कर दीजिएगा, आपको छोड़ दीजिएगा, ठीक है, और ऑफिसर इसमें आपकी मदद करेगा इस प्रोसेस में, ठीक हो गया।
ठीक है।
अगर आप यहाँ से निकलना चाहते हैं तो हेयरिंग अपनी सुनवाई जो है वो आपने मुकम्मल करनी है, ठीक है।
हाँ जी।
Right.
अभी बॉन्ड पर कैसा जाने देंगे मेरे को?
Okay, so I have just submitted the bond, so I can just go like him. You guys can release me.
Look already, he didn't brush his teeth.
You have to pay the bond first, and then you would be eligible for release. Please step over to your left.
She's lying.
Okay सर, ठीक है, आपने पहले बॉन्ड भरना है और फिर आप जा सकते हैं,
she's
ठीक है, आप
defaming
यहाँ
my
पर रिलीज
name.
कर दीजिएगा, ठीक है।
Hey, what up,
All right. That was the only matter we needed assistance with. I appreciate your help today.
Lydia?
Okay, ma'am.
Oh,
Is there
who
anything else
sent
I
us
can
the
assist you
bear?
with it?
No, that was it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
got
Thank
it.
you
Wait,
for calling
don't
and
take my
for
heart
letting
away.
me. Signing out. Bye. Have a good day.
She ratted you
All
out.
right, so we do have a few house calls here that I'll go ahead and put on record. I'll start with
Kids always say
number
the
2.
truth.
That's going to be Ahmed Moma, or Akuma Ahmed Moma. Date of birth 1/1977. I show she is a house call due to being Nazwa. She's here for a new case out of Superior Court. The charges are 1 count of aggravated assault, a Class 5 felony, 1 count of criminal damage, 1 count of resisting arrest, both Class 6 felonies, 1 count of criminal damage, 1 count of disorderly conduct, and 1 count of assault, all Class 1 misdemeanors, 1 count of preventing the use of a telephone in an emergency situation, a Class 2 misdemeanor, 1 count of criminal trespass of a 3rd degree, a Class 3 misdemeanor. The public defender has been appointed. A status conference is set June 19 with the preliminary hearing June 23rd, both at 8:30. In this matter, she does have a $7,500 secured appearance bond with the additional order to return to the scene of the offense, not to have any contact with any alleged victim, complainant, or witness, and she is not to possess any weapons while on release. Next matter is for number 1 and 31 on the calendar. This is Alex Kindle, date of birth 11/23/95. I show he is a house call due to being intoxicated. He's here for 2 separate matters today. The first one's a new case out of the Surprise Municipal Court for 1 count of criminal trespass in the 2nd degree, a Class 2 misdemeanor. An arraignment hearing is set on June 24 at 1:30. That'll be at the Surprise Municipal Court because he is also in custody for an
Gracias.
out-of-county warrant.
Hey, thank you,
He is
Alexandria,
being
for that
held on a
mustache. She
$50
was a
bond in
mustache
this
whip.
matter, and counsel
had.
was appointed here pursuant to Rule 6.1. All right, so we also have an out-of-county warrant form out of the Pioneer Justice Court. An arraignment hearing is set out there currently on June 18 at 8:30. And in that matter, he has a $256 secured
White people are
appearance
looking at
bond.
us
And again,
right here.
counsel is appointed there pursuant to Rule 6.1 for the limited representation regarding the bond issue. Next matter
Thank
is
you,
going to be for
Alexandria.
number 11 on
Appreciate
the
that.
calendar, Mark Rivera, date of birth 5/22/89. I show he's a house call due to being in close custody with max security required. So in this matter, he is here for a grand jury warrant that was issued for an indictment filed alleging 1 count of unlawful use of a means of transportation, a Class 5 felony, With an offense
Oh, mira,
dated
nice
July
info.
14 of 2024, public defenders appointed. Arraignment hearing set June 20 at 8:30, and in that matter, there's a $10,000 secured
Michaela,
appearance
thank you
bond
for
with
the
the
follow.
additional orders not to return to the scene of the offense, not to have any contact with any
Nice
alleged
info.
victim, complainant, or witness. All right, I show that is everybody off of the 8th. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the.
Ah, man, she just kicked us out like, man, like we're unwanted. Hey, guys, so I do appreciate you guys tuning in today. I'll be back later on. I gotta go ahead and do some other things. We're gonna go out to breakfast today.
No, because my sister got a job, not a doctor job.
Your sister got a doctor job. What the what? I'm gonna quit my job if that's the case. But hey, I do appreciate you guys. We'll be back later with some more live court cases. If you do want to continue watching and you do like watching these type of streams, I do run streams on YT. Obviously, that I'm not commenting on, but they do run throughout the day. Right now, we currently have Dade County going on, and at 9 o'clock we have Pima County starting up. So if you do want to watch on YT, yup. Hey, what up, Jerome, man?
Hey, you go, man.
We gotta go ahead and give you a drop one flush one for showing up late. But I'll be back. I'll be back later. So just be on the lookout. If you guys don't have those notifications ready, make sure you enable them so like that make sure they treat you, bro. You better believe it.
Poo poo.
Poo poo. Did you say poo poo? Why'd you do that? Anyhow, hey, I do appreciate you guys. I am Collect Call James.
And your doctor out that's so but no, got the stream out. Don't leave us all your friends and don't be rude.
We gotta get ready.
Oh,
All right, guys.
Arato.
All right, guys. I am Collect Call.
Arato.
I am Collect Call James.
Arato.
And this is the real James right here. Little James.
Arato.
And with that being said, lights like a candle. Once you blow it out, it's lights out.
Arato.
And with that,
Arato.
we're out.
Arato.
Rato.